Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Xabi Alonso eyes Man United midfielder as top priority target, and Ederson speaks out on his transfer. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Xabi Alonso targets Man United midfielder as first Chelsea signing. Xabi Alonso is officially set to take over as Chelsea manager on the 1st of July. He has been promised a major say in this summer's transfer business, and it has now emerged that the former Liverpool midfielder is incredibly keen to bring in Casemiro from Manchester United. However, Manchester United are thought to be highly unlikely to sell their star midfielder. According to reports, Xabi Alonso is looking for a central midfielder with a very specific profile, neither a traditional destroyer nor a pure playmaker. Alonso wants a box-to-box player with a high-pressing work rate, someone who covers every blade of grass much like Granit Xhaka did at Leverkusen. Manu tops Xabi Alonso's wishlist because his profile as a hard-pressing, box-to-box midfielder perfectly suits the manager's footballing philosophy. Nevertheless, stiff competition from other European heavyweights means the race for his signature will be fiercely contested. On the flip side, Manchester United are certain to fight tooth and nail to keep hold of Casemiro, protecting one of their brightest future assets. The Red Devils Academy graduate has established himself as a crucial pillar in the United midfield under Carrick. As a result, the board are reportedly prepared to knock back any offers that come their way, regardless of how deep Chelsea's pockets are. Furthermore, Manu himself is said to be settled at Old Trafford and fully committed to his ongoing development with United. Ederson breaks silence on Man United transfer. Manchester United have reportedly moved highly aggressively in this current transfer window by accelerating negotiations to secure the signature of Atalanta's talismanic midfielder, Ederson. The Red Devils are understood to have agreed a transfer fee of £46 million, structured as a £34.5 million base package plus £4.3 million in add-ons, to secure the Brazilian services. On the player's side, Ederson has already reached a personal agreement and agreed to a 5-year contract at Old Trafford. This lightning-fast move was deliberately executed by the Manchester United hierarchy so that all transfer details could be fully finalized before the team's focus becomes fractured by the increasingly hectic dynamics of the summer transfer window. The 26-year-old's move has also received the green light directly from within the Atalanta camp. Manager Rafael Palladino openly admitted that the decision to drop Ederson from the starting 11 for the last match was a mutual agreement with the player. This measure had to be taken as the central midfielder was actively involved in ongoing transfer talks in the market. Palladino could not even hide his immense pride at seeing his player become a hot commodity coveted by a European giant of Manchester United stature. For Palladino, interest from a club that big is nothing to hide. Rather, it should be embraced as a source of great pride for his team for successfully developing such a brilliant player. This bold move is part of a massive overhaul of the Red Devils midfield under the stewardship of their new manager, Michael Carrick. Ederson's arrival is earmarked as the primary successor to fill the void left by Casemiro, who is confirmed to be leaving at the end of the season. With a consistent record of 30 appearances, 2 goals, and 1 assist in domestic competition this season, Ederson is deemed to possess the perfect physical profile and defensive capabilities to become the ideal midfield partner for the young starlet, Casemiro. Throughout the 2025-2026 campaign, Ederson established himself as one of the most reliable and consistent midfield anchors in Serie A with Atalanta. The powerful 26-year-old Brazilian clocked up over 30 appearances in the domestic league, serving as a rock-solid yet dynamic linchpin through his contributions, including a brilliant performance where he grabbed both a goal and an assist in a crucial victory over Milan. However, Ederson's main strength is not merely numbers on the scoreboard, but rather his highly tidy distribution, boasting a passing accuracy ranging from 85.8% to 89%, alongside a mature vision in moving the ball forward, evidenced by 25 chances created and over 260 completed passes penetrating directly into the final third. Defensively, Ederson's on-pitch displays have been colossal and Spartan. He registered 177 successful tackles and made 330 ball recoveries. A statistic that cements his capability as a highly formidable disruptor of the opposition's rhythm in the middle of the park. His tireless playing style, robustness in ground duels, and rapid defensive-to-attacking transitions are the precise reasons why Manchester United became so enamored with him. Man United's swift maneuvering in this deal has simultaneously managed to fend off heavy competition from rival suitors such as Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, and Chelsea, who had previously shown a keen interest in the player. Responding to the unfolding transfer saga, Ederson chose to take a wise approach, much like most professional footballers, by keeping his distance from direct negotiations. He maintained that all matters regarding his future and incoming offers are entirely handled by his agent and the Atalanta management, adding that he will only make a decision if an official bid satisfies all parties involved. On the flip side, Ederson also expressed his happiness playing in Italy with Atalanta, the place where his performances blossomed to the extent that he earned a call-up to the Brazilian national team. Whilst thoroughly enjoying his career at present, he did not deny that interest from a club as massive as Manchester United is a tremendous honour in his footballing journey. Interestingly, Ederson's calm demeanour and refusal to force a move actually earned praise from the Atalanta board, ensuring that relations between both parties remain harmonious even as behind-the-scenes negotiations between Atalanta and Manchester United press ahead aggressively. Seeing the deal edge closer to fruition, football pundits have begun speculating about the instant impact Ederson will bring to Michael Carrick's tactics at Old Trafford. The midfielder's integration into the Premier League, renowned for its high intensity, is tipped not to take long, given the physical attributes and stamina he has honed at Atalanta. Meanwhile, the Atalanta hierarchy are reportedly already active in the market looking for Ederson's successor to maintain their squad stability for next season. For Manchester United, successfully wrapping up Ederson's signature before the transfer window gets frantically busy is not just a tactical victory on the pitch, but also a powerful statement that they still possess a magnetic pull for football's top talents. Man United's stance on transfer target Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United have reportedly made a concrete move by opening formal talks to keep their skipper, Bruno Fernandes, at Old Trafford. This strategic step has been taken as part of the Red Devils' meticulous preparation for what is expected to be a highly hectic summer transfer window. This grand ambition comes on the back of an impressive run of form shown by the team throughout the second half of the Premier League campaign, sending a positive signal for the club's future. A remarkable resurgence in the final stretch of the season saw Man United secure a third-place finish in the table, simultaneously sealing their return to the grand stage of the Champions League next season. This achievement was nothing short of dramatic, considering the Red Devils were previously written off as thoroughly mediocre and stranded in mid-table under their former manager, Ruben Amorim. The arrival of Michael Carrick as the new gaffer has proven to be the ultimate catalyst, completely turning the tide at Carrington. Looking ahead to the new campaign, Carrick has wasted no time in setting squad stability as his top priority on the pitch. At the same time, the club's senior executives behind the scenes are bracing themselves for a massive squad rebuild. The United hierarchy are well aware that to compete both domestically and in Europe, they require proper squad depth whilst retaining their most vital talismanic figures. The mood in the Old Trafford dressing room is set for a shift following the departure of veteran Brazilian midfielder Casemiro this summer. Losing an experienced head like Casemiro has put the club's hierarchy on high alert. They are fiercely committed to not losing another core leadership figure who serves as the crucial bridge between the manager's tactics and the lads on the pitch. It is these emotional and tactical reasons that underpin the Red Devils' firm decision to secure Bruno Fernandes' future at Old Trafford as a matter of urgency. To fend off increasingly aggressive interest from foreign clubs, the United board are reportedly ready to reward the Portugal international with a bumper new contract extension, complete with a handsome pay rise and lucrative bonuses. According to internal reports, initial discussions involving club chiefs and the players' representatives are already underway to hash out the key terms of the new deal. This proactive stance has been deliberately taken by the board, despite knowing that Fernandes' current contract still contains a £57 million release clause, a figure that leaves them highly vulnerable to being triggered by European giants or other financial heavyweights. Intriguingly, the entire hierarchy of decision-makers at Old Trafford are said to be singing from the same hymn sheet regarding the player's future. There is absolutely no debate at the top. The club management, sporting director, and coaching staff are completely united and dead set on keeping the creative midfielder as the main engine room of their attack for next season's campaign. For Michael Carrick himself, having Fernandes in the squad is a non-negotiable for building and establishing a consistent tactical identity ahead of his first full season as permanent manager. Since arriving from Sporting Lisbon back in the January 2020 transfer window, the 31-year-old has truly proven himself to be an absolutely indispensable asset for the Theatre of Dreams faithful. Throughout his tenure, Fernandes has consistently delivered world-class output in the final third, with his latest exploit being breaking the record for the most assists in a single Premier League season. His technical quality, work rate, and genius vision are considered well-nigh impossible to replace anytime soon, making keeping him for at least another season the only logical decision, despite the temptation of mega-money offers from Saudi Pro League clubs. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.